your soul take you where you long to be.
With triumphant runs in the West End, Broadway and LA, the Phantom of the Opera had elevated Michael Crawford to superstar status, his devoted admirers ensuring sell-out theatres wherever he performed.
He has hordes of followers at the stage door. Many of the women worked like round the clock so they could spend their holidays, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month. They could spend all their holidays following Michael.
I thought it was outstanding. I was moved to tears at times.
I think the whole thing was stupendous. It was the most fantastic thing I've ever seen.
But years of adulation and accolades have had little effect on the performer.
He doesn't ever appear or seem to me to be very starry in any way. I always see that from other people's reaction to him. He's not, aware of that at all.
There's very little sense of self-esteem in Michael. Michael, again, doesn't wear a badge of I am Michael Crawford, I am the Phantom, I am Billy, I am Frank Spencer.
For most parts, Michael does not act like a big star. But he can be a diva, let me tell you. Yeah. If he wants something, he wants something, and he can demand it. And, I'm not going to go any further unless I get what I want. And usually, what he wants is right.
In 2004, Michael returned to London's West End for the first time in 16 years to play Count Fosco in Andrew Lloyd Webber's production of The Woman in White. Sadly, it would end in disaster.
I think he liked the role. It was a challenge to him. And it was, again, a very different role. And I think if you're an actor, and you're obviously, if you're an actor of any sort of quality, you want to play very different parts, don't you?
You can get away with anything as long as you don't bore.
It was dark. Again, he looked for the humour, he mined the humour, he mined all the moments of relationship and loneliness and longing that Fosco had.
Just as he wouldn't allow anybody else to do the stunts in, some others do have them, he was going to absolutely absorb himself in any role that he did. Therefore, whether it be prosthetics for Phantom, whether it be, a fat suit for Fosco, that's all very much a part of everything that he felt.
I can get away with anything because I have no
It was a detour from something that one would expect Michael to do. And also, he was wearing this enormous fat suit, which made him incredibly ill.
The cumbersome costume Michael had to wear for the 2-hour performance led to a diagnosis of crippling ME, forcing him to leave the production.
People say, oh, well, he was only on stage for a couple of hours. I mean, what's so exhausting about that? But people don't realise the effort that goes into it.
We all reached out and sent flowers and cards and everything, but he's a very private man. And I don't think he wanted to worry anybody. We all wished him well, and he took quite a long time off. I think that was quite a surprise.
In search of a quieter, more balanced life, Michael retreated to New Zealand, where he still lives today, only returning to the stage if he feels the role is right for him.
He was tempted by The Wizard of Oz, and luckily I was choreographing The Wizard of Oz, so it brought us together again.
The whole reason that I did Wizard of Oz was for my grandchildren. They hadn't seen me in anything that they could remember live, and I thought this would be fun.
Dorothy, there are other ways to see the world, so shift your gaze to this extravagant appliance. Mainly magic, slightly science.
He and I spent well over a year getting to know each other. and becoming friends. And I love talking to him after rehearsals, certainly visiting him in the wonderful Palladium dressing room and hearing the stories. Great company leader.
That's how we love the day away with a ha. Oh, I could so see the same Michael, even after working with him for 35 years. The attention to detail was everything. Every wizard move, every look to Dorothy, every move that he had with the cast. Everything was detailed.
For the past decade, Michael has lived a life largely away from the limelight, but always ready for a comeback.
Still, he exercises his vocal cords for like 4, 5, 6 hours a day. So he certainly hasn't, stopped any of that. He's still very on top of his voice, and he will not give up. He certainly won't.
In a uniquely unpredictable career, Michael Crawford has revealed himself to be one of our most daring entertainers. And after delighting audiences for over 60 years, he's not finished yet.
Just an extraordinary talent, the like of which we've never ever seen, I don't think.
What you're left with is genius, really. I mean, an extraordinary, creative, comic genius.
He's going to be around for a very, very long time, please God. And, giving us more truly fantastic performances.